Hello folks, and welcome back to Pathfinder the Wrath of the Righteous. I'm really puzzled over what to do. I think we need to send an army in. Trouble is our army is kind of crap right now. The Iron Knights, well, I guess we got a good chunk of them. We just can't defeat these level 7 guys. But let's bring these guys back up to the main camp here. And see what we can do. Definitely need to, like, level them up or something, but I don't know what's going to happen there. And we went one left. Alright, skip the day. We should be able to go through the Leper's Smile now. That actually might be our new camp. The Inconspicuous Camp. That might be it. Okay, level 5 Demon Army we can theoretically take. These armies look like they're totally doable. Alright, I would prefer the Mage because, you know, the Scorching Ray is really good. But if we don't get to do that, then that's just how it goes. I'd like to get some more recruits, but I don't know if we can do that either. See how many recruits we can get. No. Guess we can get some Hell Knights. The trouble is, I think she can only have 3. Yeah, she's 3 out of 3 right there. I guess we do have some Hell Knights here. We can get some Hell Knights in, maybe. I'd like some Clerics, too, but we can only do 3 different types. So Hell Knights might have to be the way it goes, though 90-30 is not going to happen. Yeah, so we can't do that, that's why they're locked. Well, crap. Okay, then, so I guess we'll just try this. I hate an even fight. I absolutely hate even fights. Level 5 is like definition of an even fight here, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, let's see how this army does. We can at least do attack formation. +3 bonus to attack, -2 penalty speed. Or we do dispersal of forces. Bonus to attack and saving throws. Range unit requires or gets a bonus to attack and saving throws. We do have some ranged guys there we need to take out for sure. So, yes. Range attackers for sure. And then hit these guys. So, that's not very good. Okay, the whites come in. You guys go ahead and come in here. Use the Hell Knights, I believe. Okay, now you guys come in here. You guys open fire on... I don't think it matters. I think open fire on these guys. Hell Knights are causing some trouble. Okay, so now... let's do... Everyone gets a bonus to attack and speed, or... Cavalry units. Yeah, you know what? Cavalry units, because that's what we're doing right now. Go ahead and hit the fighters here. Can we get anything? Oh no, you're coming up here. Okay, you come up this way. Now the cavalry goes ahead and fights the fighters. 102, that is dangerous. Morale is suffering a little bit. Go ahead and hit the fighters again. Yeah, 102 there is causing some trouble. Okay, ranged fighters on you. Can't seem to do anything with these guys? Yeah, they're not doing anything. Maybe their morale's really low? Okay, the fighters are almost out. These guys just cannot seem to attack at all. Okay, finally, those fighters are down. Hit the ghouls. Okay, finally we can actually attack. There we go. Good chunk of ghouls, John. Run down the rest of them there. There we go. Good job, good job. Okay, attack you guys. I'm gonna move around to attack you. Something. Okay, we totally got these guys. It will happen. They'll do the hurt living, but whatever. 10 of you guys left. We got this. Okay. For just a little bit, but it's alright. There we go. Yeah, Scorching Ray would have done better there, but we're okay overall. Ooh, okay. Well, we lost a total of 14 Hell Knights. And looks like 35 infantry. That's unfortunate. That is a lot of losses. The Goldos protected their caravan of valuable supplies to the death, but the Crusaders prevailed. It seems the demon worshippers plundered the treasure from nearby Strigorian ruins. Okay. That's very useful, but I don't know why. We can level up, though. Let's level up. Let's see. Close combat training, get more bonus to AC. Increase infirmary size. Decent. Just have a +1 to attack per level. Let's do close combat training. That's infantry units, but we kind of need that right now, I think. Well, maybe the mobile hospital, then we can save more people. Okay, we're only level 4 now, though. If we go... Still is level 4, we might be okay. It's level 2 army, level 4 army. Level 5 would be very difficult, apparently, according to that coloration. Though this level 5 army would be okay. We need to recruit more people. Trouble is we can't, really. I guess these guys... Yeah, there's no archers available at all. We need to, like, encourage people to come by somehow. I just don't know how. Oh, is that it? Oh, I didn't want to do that fight. Too late, though. Too late. Okay, well. Trying unit ignores up to 3 points of damage reduction for 3 rounds. Arcane spell. And we've got a bunch of flying incubi. That seems horrible. Go ahead and open fire on, I guess, this guy. Oh, actually, these guys over here are lower. Is it these guys? Almost got him out. Now, the Scorching Ray, though, is going to freaking murder us. It's going to absolutely murder. I didn't realize all these guys were ranged. Holy crap, that's a lot of range. Crushing Despair. Just crushing, just total willpower. Okay, we'll come in and see what we can do. Right in here. Sure, right in again. Go ahead and hit these guys. Only one of them? That sucks. And goodbye, archers. These Hell Knights are not going to live. Yeah, the Hell Knights are going to get surrounded and die. Not so much for that. Okay. Guess get over here and stab these guys. Didn't even take them out. That Scorching Ray is going to just murder us. I think we're doomed. I think we're going to get routed here. Yeah, we're going to get surrounded and destroyed. Here. We need the, dispersal of forces would work here, but I don't know. I'll ignore some damage reduction. I honestly don't know what else to do. Murder these guys. Oh, they're not murdered. Oh, man, we are so incredibly doomed. Nope, this is it. We're just surrounded and doomed. There's not enough units. Yeah, 30 down to like 100 and something infantry, down to 36, down to 9. Wow. Okay, no, that just totally boned. Well, that's the last of our armies. We're doomed. Okay, so we're back to this. I guess we could try recruiting, but there's nothing we can do. Yeah, we need like a shit ton of mercs, I guess, to make that work. Go back to the camp, into this location, yes. Okay, we have some people in here we probably need to level up, like Sela and Nino and some other people. Let's do that. Yeah, there you go. Keep on being a fighter, that's fine. Get your 3 ranks. You're not really a 2-weapon fighter. I don't know why that's a thing. Armor focus. AC bonus granted by select armor increases by 1. It's not bad. We do combat casting, reflexes. I mean, the thing is, am I ever going to use this guy? I don't know. Maybe. Now, see, it seems a whole bunch of offhand stuff. Does he actually have any offhands? Hold on. Let's back up here. Yeah. But let me look at this guy. What do you got in inventory, buddy? You've got one weapon. You do not have an offhand weapon. It is a two-handed weapon. That's not quite the same thing. What even is this? A gnome-hooked hammer. Alright then. So it's a two-handed weapon, but that's not the same thing as fighting with two hands. Or not dual-wielding, anyway. Okay. So... yeah, whatever. Second attack with the -5 penalty is really bad. Okay, so like, upping your armor wouldn't be a bad idea. Make a full attack, each consecutive hit, it's the same opponent deals extra damage. Yeah, I guess. Metamedic might be okay. Outflank again, I mean, if we ever use it. Power attack? Take -1 penalty on melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks, you can +2 on damage. Maybe. Cast shadow spells, shake it off, shield bash. You don't use the shield though. Probably should, but he doesn't. Standard action to make one attack your highest base attack bonus deals additional damage. Sounds cool. Yes, it's not. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use this guy. I think we'll just pick whatever. Like, what's the recommended one? Piranha Strike or Point Blank Shot. Let's do Piranha Strike. Pretty sure that the hammer counts as a light weapon. Get a combat feat. Just means another feat. I mean, I guess maybe the two-handed fighting... it's recommended. Let's go and just take it, see what happens. Okay, Ember. Yeah, you're a stigmatized witch. Yep. Let's do these 4 points here. Arcane Focus. Out of this racial trait, getting a +2 racial bonus on concentration checks made spells defensively, and +1 on caster level checks to recover from spell resistance. That's not bad. The spell resistance is pretty good. We can do like actual spell penetration though. That would be better. Yeah, that's probably gonna be better. Okay, let's do... what the hell? Let's do some snowball. For your level 2 spells? Yeah, level 2 spells. Let's do... Bone Shaker's working out pretty well for Darren, so I suppose we can do that. And definitely get us some Dispel Magic, because that's... maybe not, though. Maybe we'll do Lightning Bolt. Okay. And we've got Nino. Your wizard. Raise all those up. And let's see what we got here. We've got... so greater spell focus. Now we have to choose a school of magic. That's not a horrible thought. Okay, what about spell penetration now? Apparently we don't have greater spell penetration here, which means we don't actually have spell penetration done. Don't see it. Can't get either one of these. So they're already required, it looks like. We've already got them. Alright then. There's acquired ability, so no need. In that case, spell focus isn't a bad idea. I just don't know what all our spells are. It looks like she's already really heavy into illusion. So maybe like an allied spellcaster. Do +2 bonus concentration checks and level checks made to overcome spell resistance. That might not be bad. What if you get somebody else with that feat? That's not a horrible idea. Get it defending yourself because of combat maneuvers. We're making a spell check. Opponent must succeed a fortitude save or be stunned. Could be okay. Elemental focus, if it's of a certain element. Get a new spell-like ability. Each usable twice a day for the following list in order. First time we select this feat, you gain Vanish. Oh wow, you just keep on selecting this until you get... Okay, interesting. Don't know if Vanish is going to be good for Nino, but it's a cool idea. The additional area effect damage will make them stronger. Okay. Deals 2 more points of damage. Spell will apply precision damage. Heighten the spell. And spell actually increases the effective spell level of the spell that it modifies. Okay. I mean, the meta magic is always really tough to understand, but I think I've got it. Shielded caster. Allies cover you while you cast complicated spells. So concentration checks. I think the spell penetration one's probably better. Select one spell, you can cast it more so. Oh, Phantasmal Killer's interesting. We don't care about stealthy, and then other stuff in here is not really going to work. Arcane Armor is not really useful. Like, she shouldn't be targeted anyway. Yeah, I think the additional spell penetration, as long as we get someone else who does that. So here, Allied Spellcaster. We get Ember to do that, like, next turn. That might work. Okay, so here we got Phantasmal Killer. And subjects... When the spell subject can see him, target's first a will save to recognize it in real. If the save fails and touches the target, the object must succeed or die from fear. Sounds great. Rainbow pattern. Fascinates a maximum of 24 hit. 24 hit dice is a lot. Shadow Conjuration. Use material from the plane of shadows to shoot positive real illusions of one or more creatures, object, or forces. Mimics anything. Only 1/5 as strong as the real things, though creatures believe the shadow to be real are affected by them at full strength. Only 1/5 the hit points. So if it gets hit, it's bad. The Phantasmal, I think, has the benefit that it can't really be targeted. It's just purely a will save. Let's just try Phantasmal Killer. That sounds cool. And for a second one, let's go... I mean, these are the recommended ones here. Greater invisibility? Eh. Ooh, Acid Bit, though. It's better than Spike Picks. I think you just keep on taking damage. Yeah, 2d6 points of acid damage per round spent in the pit. There we go. Let's do Acid Pit. Thank you, Nino. Sela, buddy, pal, friend, oh mine. What do you got here? Well, 3 points here, so I'll do... Let's get more mobility. We've negated your -4 already, which is great. And more religion, notice. There we go. Okay. Coordinated defense is interesting, but I don't know if that's actually going to be helpful here. So what do they recommend? They recommend selective channel. You do not affect enemies. Channel's positive energy, deal damage to undead, do not affect allies. That's already true, isn't it? Well, I suppose if you had an undead ally, that would be really important. Right. But it doesn't really matter for us right now. Weapon focus is kind of garbage. We don't need alertness. Blind fight, I guess, could be kind of interesting, but it's kind of so-so. Extra lay on hands, I guess, is okay. Additional 2 times per day. It's not terrible. Really, she just needs to hit a little more, right? Like, she's hitting occasionally, but it's not nearly as good as it could be. Meta magic I don't care about for you. I don't want to take him negative on attack rolls. I want to go the reverse. I want to do less damage but hit more. Shake it off. I mean, some of these are really good, like the shield wall, shielded caster, all that good stuff is good. Spell penetration, I don't think she really cares. Vital strike. Deal more damage. Warrior Priest. No, and the other ones aren't recommended at all. I mean, selective channel, I guess, could be okay. Weapon focus, we can focus on one type of weapon, which is already kind of true. Like, she only really uses longswords. So we could focus more on those longswords. There we go. +1 on attack rolls to make. That's really what I want. So, sure. Better action on longswords. And we could turn Finian into something else, but I think that's probably the right call. And get additional usage for Smite Evil. Great. Okay, nobody else we need, right? I think we're good. We still have con damage on both Woljif and Sosul. Oh, and Goward. Shit. Wow, that's some heavy con damage, too. -6. Holy shit. Can we fucking rest here, please? If we rest, I think it goes away. It has a chance to go away. Let's rest, please, before we die. The war is not going well, let's just say that. If you could make us something here, that'd be great. And if you could make us something here, that'd be great. I would take anything, really. What do you got? Scroll Molten Ore might be really good. Mirror Image is interesting, but the Molten Orb, I think, could be really neat. DC 17, but I'm okay with that. Okay, go ahead and try that, see how it goes. Hold on. We just leveled people up. Do we actually have spare spell slots? Okay, you just gone available spells per day, and that's all we care about there. For a wizard, just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Like, say, not having anything in here at all. Okay, so now you get Phantasmal Killer, we get Acid Pit. We can't actually put in Stone Skin at all, so I guess 2 Acid Pits it is. Oh, and sure enough, it's another magic missile. I guess unless you want something else in here, like maybe mage armor or enlarged person. Another color spray, maybe. Let's do another color spray. Okay, and then of course those are cantrips. Okay, you don't have anything, right? Oh, okay, right here. Let's do Litany of Entanglement. Chains of energy lash upward from the ground and hamper the target's movement. The target is entangled. That sounds really awesome. Let's do that. See how well that actually goes, though. Those are memorized. Okay, what about you? See, this is why I ask these questions. Okay, protection from energy communal. That sounds good. Shield of Dawn. Any creature strikes with a melee attack deals normal damage, but also takes fire damage. Kind of lawful power to smite enemies to chaotic creatures. Holy Smite. To each evil creature in area per caster level causes to become blinded. That sounds great. Let's do some Holy Smites. And a cure critical wound sounds good too. We're good there. Good there. Missing one there. Let's do remove sickness. Not much else we can do here, unfortunately. Like, Haze of Dreams is kind of weird. Okay, so let's try Stunning Barrier. We kind of mocked a little bit, but maybe it'll work out. Okay, you... How are you doing? You've got Spirit Magic for Thorn Body, sure. And then... Pure Critical Wounds isn't bad. Divine Power. For yourself with Strength, you get +1 bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls. Okay. Life Blast? Draw the life force from the surrounding land and hurl at your enemies. Deal 1d6 positive energy damage per caster level, which so that'd be 4, so 46. To any undead creatures in the spell's area. You know, we seem to be going up against undead a lot recently. This is not a horrible idea. Sit there, sit there. That one is missing. Let's do... I don't really get a chance to do much with this. I guess, how about some Burning Hands? Do another Burning Hands. Okay, you're a sorcerer, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we don't get to do much here. You get to pick, though. So, let's do Haste. Protection from Arrows Communal. You don't have any spells? Okay, I think that was it. That's mostly what I want to make sure is that we didn't waste any of our spell slots by not selecting that. Okay, so you, please. Thank you. And then you, please. Those are already selected. Great. Begin resting. Now, see, I thought this was voiced. Frequently riled up clerics of Imode and Aristel, but I have on occasion vexed priests of Sorende, Asmodeus and Gorum. Should I turn my own holy crusade against the Shell Knights now? What will it take to ruffle their feathers? So what, you're just going through and randomly choosing whatever god to malign? You know my advice? Well, simply behave as you usually do in my presence. You're so detestable to me, your mere presence makes it so that it's an insult to my god. Let's see. Okay, great. Scribe Scroll is done successfully. Fantastic. Now, please tell me the con damage is gone. Okay, con damage is gone on Goward. Gone on Social. And it's gone on Woolja. Okay, great. So that was all we needed to do. We just needed to rest. Okay, so recruitment's going to be a pain in the tuchus. Let's go outside for a minute. We need to sell some stuff. I'm trying to remember where our seller is. Is he over here? Kind of turned us around, haven't they? Hey, there we go. Yeah, you got your con back. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? Night's rest helps everything. Okay, Mr. Wilshire Arms. One more, J Commander? Won't forget it. Not in a million years. Can't stop shaking whenever I think about the leper smile. It's a miracle we lost so few back there. The soldier realized that he made the wrong decision. Half the army wouldn't have made it out. They're scared. They're scared things are only going to get nastier from here. What if we held awake? Lit up the bonfires, poured some wine, raised our cups in memory of the fallen. Do the triple world of good. Yeah, okay, we'll commemorate the fallen. Give the soldier some wine, but not enough for them to get smashed. Never, Commander. Everything will be proper, solemn, and with due respect to the fallen. We're mourning the dead, not celebrating a wedding. Alright, let me show me what you have. Okay, so we want to sell a lot of this garbage, because unfortunately it's just useless to us. Yeah, I mean, the curved blade's kind of cool, but we just can't use it. So I think we just need to trash everything here. Maybe not the ever-burning torch, but I think everything else. What is too bad is that Bastard Sword of Hope's really good. Restores HP to the wielder. You know, maybe hold on to that. The Kukri is only +1, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, so 24,000, that's pretty good. Armor-wise. Can't really use any of this, I don't think. Like, the Bardish, maybe we might be able to use at some point. Most of these are pretty bad. Okay, so what is this? It's only +2. Let's hang on to this just for a little bit. We can't use this. It says can be equipped, but it doesn't actually stack with our current anything, so I think we just sell it. Any of the random stuff, just go and dump. It's all vendor trash. There we go. I don't think we can sell any of this stuff, so don't worry about it. Usable, of course, stays around. And that's basically it. Okay, so 26,000. Not great, but not horrible. Do we have a good glaive we could buy here? Anything good? Just thinking for social here. I should have him selected so it makes him maybe stand out a little bit better. Blade +1. You can use a ruse, apparently, or a light mace. A racking point? It's a radiant long spear. I mean, it depends on a crit. 26k to buy it, though? I don't know about that. Can you use punching daggers? That seems weird. Is he trained only in exotic weapons? Is that what's going on here? Jinx? Okay, well, I don't think we're going to get much out of that. You can use punching daggers, quarter staves, short spears. Clubs, of course, but I think everyone can use clubs. Razor glaives. Okay, well, that's weird, but okay. Actually, use a bunch of stuff up here I wouldn't expect. I'm not even sure what to sort them as. Use a javelin. Yeah, I'm gonna prefer something named, but those are gonna be the most expensive ones. We just don't have a lot of cash right now. I can get the glaive +1, which is a little better. It's more damage. It's not cold iron or anything, but it's still not a bad idea. Yeah, what the hell? It's a little bit more damage. It's basically what he's wielding, just better. It's only 2,000. That's pretty easy. I don't think we need a weapon for anybody else. There's some armor and other nonsense in here, but we really can't afford any of this. I'd like to, but there's just no way. Might as well go ahead and give that to him right now, before I forget. Okay. Now, see, even then, she can't use the Bastard Sword of Hope, so I thought we could trade her off here, but no, not gonna happen. Okay, well, then so it goes. I think that's it. I think that's all we want to do here, so let's go ahead and wander off. Actually, look at the edge here. There we go. Okay, so we definitely want social in our group. I think we get rid of you. Yeah, both of you. Get Ember back in the party. Get you back in the party. I really want Nino in here, but I can't give up Lon, and I can't give up Wooljiff. Wooljiff doing critical damage is really, really nice. Like, that sneak attack cannot be denied. We can't get rid of Lon. He's our most reliant damage dealer. Soso kind of replaces Darren. I guess it's either Ember or Nino. Ember's more combat oriented. Nino is good, don't get me wrong. But I think by and large, we're probably better off. I'm probably better off with Ember. Much as I like Nino, right now I think Ember's the way to go. Okay, I don't know where we're going though. Where are we going? Well, we got an inconspicuous camp. Underground hideout. We don't know the way there. How about over here? There we go. Okay, we can go to the inconspicuous camp. I don't have any animal companions, but that's good to know. Okay. Supposedly inconspicuous. Go ahead and autosave, because why not? Raining a little bit. Karonka? He looks friendly. So, how you doing, dude? The aged kobold sitting by the small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual, too. Not many kobolds offer human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings, my name is Krennic. I'm all alone here, so you may safely come closer. He speaks smoothly, without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal and a stick roasting over the fire. Dinner will be ready soon. Whoa, never met a talking lizard before? Well, back in the River City we had a real dragon. Are you a dragon too? Can you turn big? You flatter me, young lady. Many of my fellows would give up anything to become dragons. Some even entertain themselves with fantasies of already being such. But I'm proud to be what I am. A kobold. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, well, who are you? As I've already mentioned, my name is Krennic, at your service. The kobold offers a short bow, an unusual gesture for one of his kind to make. As a rule, kobolds do not express their respect to anyone other than dragons. I'm a traveler and a friend of the Crusade. I can be your friend too, if you're tolerant towards kobolds. Krennic utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he's something other than the narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expected him to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all their races, and few of them would even understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. The Crusade has many unusual friends, but even I haven't met anyone like you before. I'm glad to see a kobold in our ranks. Oh no, don't get me wrong, I have no intention of marching within the Crusader ranks. Still, I hope that my humble assistance will be of use to you. Okay, was it you who left me that note? The kobold shrugs. Of course, who else would it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I could provide. Alright, what are you cooking? Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare. The kobold casts a dubious glance at the animal's mouth, which boasts a set of huge teeth. Or maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose. I suppose the abyss, the world wound, pulling influences from the abyss would make it so that even rabbits are not completely rabbits anymore. Alright, so what do you want from me? I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I'd like to provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you? The kobold stops and looks at you expectantly. Alright, how exactly can you help me? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious. But you're in luck. This kobold, right here, has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters you may find useful someday. After some thought, he nods towards the campfire. One more thing I have to offer is this hare, after it's cooked. How do you know so much about demons? Krennic gives you a long and heavy look. I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into the details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short, and not even hostile, encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. Well, what's the catch? No catch. I'm acting for wholly altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I would rather not reveal. Krennic turns his face to you, and his wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire. We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's a little too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I've already told you, I'm a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me, or you can leave. I offer help and ask for nothing in return. So the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger? Or is your distrust stronger than your need for help? Dude, we need the help. We absolutely could appreciate any help you can provide. Krennic nods agreeably. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then so we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips. Pulling out a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one of the toothy maw and graciously offers the other to you. A strange animal for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the world wound mask everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner, dangerous paths appear to be straight roads, and your enemies, sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Krennic squints and looks deeply in your eyes. You ever been in a situation like this? First you think your person is your friend and ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and realize they're actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do? One of your friends turned out to be a traitor. The lawful says that every traitor must be executed, but I like the good response. Those who've lost their way may mostly say that's like it's like Jedi, right? The Jedi always treat the fallen Jedi as, you know, someone who needs to be helped to pick themselves up. Now, of course, if they instantly try to kill you, you know, then you kill them back. But you offer that hand first. And maybe even last. Yeah, help them return to the path of righteousness. Did some cleric tell you that? And have you ever seen one of those who return to the path of righteousness? Stop listening to others and use your head. We're not talking about children here. The decision to collaborate with demons is a little different from yanking the family's cat tail. To make such a decision, a person would have to be truly a vile scumbag. Oh, just where do you people get this beautiful naivety from? Something Krennic's voice sounds merciless, like cold steel. If you catch a traitor, grab them and shake them till they spill everything they know. Some need to be tortured, others will crack if you threaten their family, or bribe them with promises of mercy and gold. Wring the traitor dry like a rag mop, and think about war, not about ethics. At least that's what smart people write in books. The fervor fades from the kobold's voice, but subtle glints still flicker in his eyes. Well, what matters most is doing what's best for the cause. The kobold shakes his head, pretending not to care. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I was just sharing my opinion. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, It is fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is there are at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Descarites from Baphamites, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the forest, while another one lies in the entrance to the citadel. Huh, well that is valuable information. Of course it is, I wouldn't waste your time. Cracking his knuckles, Krennic gives you an inquisitive look. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? The Kobold squints sadly, his soldiers slumping a bit. With a sigh, he begins to talk. I don't like telling this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Alright, sure. What do you got me? What do you got for me? Krennic clears his throat, starts talking in a sonorous voice that reveals his experience as a bard. I was born into the mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And of course we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of Kobold success. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with the devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new All-Watcher had to agree to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Urmak, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell, so she refused to sign the pact, and all kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors at the Devil's instigation. Epidemics broke out, and our slaves rebelled. They came after their former masters in the dead of night. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged, our altars were desecrated, and our warriors were slain in their burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing us down through the caves and mine shafts level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness was bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. After raising his voice dramatically, Krennic suddenly stops. Then he adds with a teasing smile, I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger to stop here. Ever heard about my unusual powers? I've heard you're either extremely lucky or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre in Canabras just as spearheaded a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely you will survive now. Good luck in this noble endeavor. I'd like to hear the story of your travels. It's a long one. Which part would you like to know? Tell me more about your tribe. Oh, you're gonna keep on going the same exact story. Same exact story. Yep, okay, so we have to come back. We have to come back to that. I'd like to know more about you. I'm flattered, but what's so special about me? I've never accomplished my feats in any battlefield. I don't know any special crafts, and I don't even belong to any exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you find so interesting about me. I mean, you're definitely different from other kobolds, for sure. So, you were expecting this stupid kobold to praise dragons and boast about his exploits? My life has given me many opportunities to communicate with beings from other races, so I found common language with them. And that's super smart. Why'd you decide to come here? I just don't like when the residents of the lower planes get involved in the lives of mortals. I firmly believe we don't need any advisors to help us handle our own affairs, and we need overlords even less. So what do? I'm a traveling bard. I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard, who also happens to be a kobold, manage to earn a living? All the civilized races of Avestan know that when you encounter a kobold, the best course of action is to smash its skull, trample it with a horse, and then burn the remains just in case. Well, the prejudice that, civilized peoples have regarded my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved. So, just imagine, the spectacle in Ebony Tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothes shows up, offering to share a story or two for a few coins and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are here, if we drop by any tavern in Dorian, all eyes will be on me. I'm an exotic oddity. Well, good for you. Alright, I think we're done then. Thanks, I have to go. So we need to come back here at some point. Because apparently he has more information for us later. Just looking around a little bit, but it looks like this is a fairly small map. Yeah, there's not much here. I see it's just the map there, so we can't really go anywhere. Alright. Well, that was entertaining. Not sure it was helpful, but it was entertaining. The real trick is, where do we go from here? Okay, down this way. I can go up here. Don't think we can actually go to Heaven's Edge, can I? Now we go... Oh, okay, we can actually explore. Okay, yeah, definitely rest. I guess you can do some alchemy? And you can do some scroll scribing. I can't choose another scroll to scribe, so I guess we're just doing this. I mean, that might work. Alright, let's try it.
I'm sorry about what happened to you.
What happened? What are you talking about? Oh, right. I was born a monster. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm not sure that's what he meant, but okay. Hey! Back to weekend, great. Okay, we're gonna go to Heaven's Edge, I guess. But for right now, thanks for watching. This has been Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm Peace Universe here, Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.